Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Stalk My Closet. If you haven't subscribed our channel yet, then do hit the subscribe button and also click the bell icon to get the new video notification. और अगर आप हमारे वीडियोस हिंदी में देखना चाहते हैं तो हमारे दूसरे चैनल इजी स्विंग ट्यूटोरियल्स पर देख सकते हैं. चैनल का लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में है. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. For today's project, I have taken 3.5 meter rayon fabric. It has this beautiful border on one side and the width of fabric is 54 inch, but print is off grain, so I'll be making my dress off grain. Firstly, I'll cut the bodies, and for that I have cut out the required length 16 inch, including 1 inch for seam allowance from the fabric. I have folded the fabric by half in width and I have two layers, one for front and one for back. Now I'll mark the measurements. For shoulder, take half of shoulder width. In my measurement, shoulder width is 14.5 inch, so half of it is 7.25 inch. I'm deducting 0.25 inch because back neck is deep, 8 inch. So I'll mark a point at 7 inch. Neck width is 3 inch. From this point, mark half inch downwards for shoulder slope and join it to the neck width point. From this point, mark half of armhole round. In my measurement, armhole round is 14 inch, so half of it is 7. I'll deduct half inch as this is sleeveless dress. If you want to add sleeves, just take half of armhole round. From shoulder, mark point at 11 inch and 15.5 inch. Now I'll mark round measurements. For chest, I'm adding 2 inch of ease. In my measurement, chest round is 34 inch. 34 plus 2 is 36, and dividing it by 4, I'll get 9 inch. For bust, I'm adding 3 inch of ease. In my measurement, bust round is 36 inch. 36 plus 3 is 39, and dividing it by 4, I'll get 9.75 inch. I'm adding waist dart, and for that mark 3.5 inwards on waistline and bust line. Join these points. From this point, mark half inch on both sides. So this is waist dart. Now for waist, I'm adding 2 inch of ease. In my measurement, waist round is 30 inch. 30 plus 2 is 32, and dividing it by 4, I'll get 8 inch. I'm adding 1 inch to it for dart, so I'll mark point at 9 inch. I'll remark waist round measurement after stitching dart. Join these points. Give slight curve to this pointed shape. Adding seam allowance. Mark 1 inch inwards and join it to the shoulder slope point. Now I'll draw front and back armhole curve. So this is a marking for bodies. Now I'll cut it. Separate back before cutting front armhole curve. So I've cut the bodies. Now I'll cut the bottom. For bottom, I'm making half circle skirt. Total length of fabric is radius plus length of skirt. From the top corner, I'll mark the radius, which will be waist round plus ease divided by 3.14. In my measurement, waist round is 30 inch and I'm adding 2 inch of ease. You need to add same ease you added in body's waist. So 30 plus 2 is 32 and dividing it by 3.14, I'll get approximately 10 inch. So radius for my measurement is 10 inch. From the top corner, I'll mark a point at 10 inch. Now keep the measuring tape on the top and mark the same point till the other side. Adding half inch for seam allowance. From this point, I'll mark length, which will be full length of dress minus body's length. In this dress, I'm adding border, so I'll deduct border length as well. So in my measurement, full length is 54 inch, body's length is 15 inch and border length is 8 inch. So 54 minus 15 minus 8 is 31 inch. I'm adding 1 inch for seam allowance, so I'll mark a point at 32 inch. Now measure the same from the top corner. This is 42 inch. Keep the measuring tape on the top and mark the same point till the other end. So marking is complete, now I'll cut it. Cutting of my dress is complete, now I'll stitch it. Firstly, I'll stitch the darts. I've traced darts on the wrong side of the fabric. Join both end points. You can mark small tucks and make a stitch from bottom to top. To secure thread on the top, you don't need to make back and forth stitch. Just cut long tail of thread and make 2 to 3 knots and cut the excess thread. This will give proper finishing to your darts. So I've stitched all the darts. Now I'll finish front and back neckline. So I finished front and back neckline. I made buckram neckline. On the back I've added these dories. I already have a detailed video on how to make buckram neckline. If you want to check it out, I'll share the link in the description box. I've just separated border from the fabric, leaving half inch of seam allowance on the top. Now I'll attach it with the skirt. Just place the border on the skirt, right sides together and make a stitch.
So I have attached the border, now I'll overlock it. Now keep the seam allowance direction upwards and make a top stitch. Now I'll finish the bottom. Just double fold the seam allowance and make a stitch on the inner edge. Similarly, I'll finish the back side of the skirt. So I finished both front and back. Now I'll attach bodice and bottom. Just place the bodice on the bottom, right sides together, and make a stitch on the waistline. Similarly, I'll attach back, bodice and bottom. Now place the back on the front, right sides together, and stitch shoulder slope on both sides. So I've stitched shoulder slope on both sides, and I've also finished armholes using bias tape. Now I'll stitch the side fitting seam. Similarly, I'll stitch side fitting seam on the other side.
And with this, my dress is ready, and this is how it looks. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like this pattern and you will try it. You can also make party wear dress using same pattern, just replace the fabric. And also don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.